Howdy folks, how we doing? Welcome to my new tractor, John Deere 7310R. Yeah, I've decided not to get the Polaris and the Fast Track. I've got one of these instead. No, not really. Charlie from HS Ag is back today and pumping on the fields for us. Going to empty the tank behind us as usual. That's filled up again since the last video, whenever that was, February, whenever that was, that he last come and done the transfer. Well, the tank's full up again now, and we're going to pump it on the field because it's dry enough. So and it'll make, you know, help it grow and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm just Charlie's up the field setting the dribble bar off, and I'm just looking after the pump track for him. Just make sure there's no issues, and then it'll be good to go. So yeah. So I can't get over how tall a tractor this is. It's quite short wheelbase, but it's very tall. I mean, even for me, the stretch to open the door is quite a stretch. That's sort of right up there. A short fella would struggle. But it is a nice rig, especially on 710s. Well, you wouldn't want anything less on the tractor this size. Just steadily flow up. We're getting fairly full. Just close the old valve a bit. Whoa, nearly. Right, let's let it take about, shut the valve off. As you can see, it froths up like a bugger. I'll let that go down a minute. We'll clamber up and have a look in the tank. There we are, sports fans. Hey up, I'm ringing. This will be Charlie, I should think. Yeah. Hi, mate. Yep, give me 2 secs. I'm just up the tank in a minute. I'll stop it, lot. Cheers, mate. Bye. Just had the word to stop it. He's got a bit of a bung or something, I think. Shut that valve, because then that'll oh look, that's just come on because I stopped it. That'll allow that'll still be primed up, so when he rings me to start it up again, all I've got to do is fire the PTO up and twiddle the knob. They're pumping it right in, well, sort of our furthest fields at the minute. One of our silage fields. But look, once we've silaged it, the cows do go in there to graze. But we initially do cut our silage off it. It does look mean, I'll give it that. It does look mean. Bit like this year, I'll get the feel of it on the drill and stuff. You can, but hope. Cows ain't bothered. They've had their breakfast, they're mostly having a sleep now. Well, that one's chewing eating some straw that I'll put in there for bedding. You're supposed to eat it, Gary, you're supposed to lie on it. mind you, I just realised that cow right there is my mate. That's number 33. Now 33, she's a special cow because, well, not only does she milk extremely well, but this last calving she gave birth to 3 heifer calves. Now that is, I'm not sure on the odds on that, but that is extremely rare. I mean, it's rare enough for a cow to give birth to triplets, but for a cow to give birth to all female triplets is unheard of. She's a great mum and a lovely cow. She loves the cut, loves the scratch on her bum, she does. She'll go and give her a quick scratch. She'll love it. Come on, 33. You are a good old cow, aren't you? Where is she? There she is. Yeah, like I say, she's, well, probably my favourite cow, actually. Lovely cow, and gave birth to 3 heifer triplets, which will come into the herd and will be milking. Wouldn't they, girl? Oh, I've been going just over, well, an hour and a half, I think, something like that. Got it into the second ring already. So, yeah, getting on alright now. A bit of a blockage initially off. A bit of a plug of straw went up initially, went up the pipe initially and got caught in, well, it didn't even make it to the macerator on the umbilical. It, as it goes up the pipe work, the fixed pipe work on the umbilical, it got stuck there, but we managed to clean it and get going. And yeah, coming along nicely. Anyway, we've got to go and get milling. I've already got it going, so we're going to have a look at that job. Right, so this is the milling rig. Can't see much yet, but basically in there's a set of rollers that crimp the grain as it falls through. You've got an auger there, that feeds into this auger, which obviously takes it up and puts it in a pile. The reason for crimping the wheat is if you just fed the wheat whole, it would go straight through the animal and you wouldn't get any benefit from it at all. So that's why you crimp it. Otherwise, if you were to feed it without doing that, you'd see the blooming grain in the dung coming out the other end. So that's why we do that. And there's the old Deutz Fahr Dx 4.50. Hasn't really featured on many videos, but it spends all this tractor does now. I mean, it used to be one of the main tractors back in the day, but now it runs the mill during the winter and it runs the bow wrapper during the summer. So it doesn't, you know, it doesn't do massive amounts of work, but it's ideal for this job. Just sits there ticking over, runs it lovely. 2-wheel drive, so nice and manoeuvrable in here. Good little tractor really, and it's not in that bad a nick. I mean, inside, you know, obviously the seat would want doing if you were going to do it up, but look, headlining's alright. It just gets dusty doing this job. It's all there. It's quite a big, well, it's quite a long cab. A lot of room behind the seat, as you can see. But it wouldn't take much to, you know, get this a good scrub. It does get a good scrub up when it's done this, you know, when it's finished on this job for the winter lot. Before it goes on the wrapper, it gets a clean up. Yeah, I mean, not that you drive very far, it never goes on the robot, but it does drive nice. All the gears are lovely and tight on it. I don't know what the hour read is. See, we see the hour read in there. 6,800. So it's done a few hours. It's no bad for it, like. Like I say, you give it a good clean, it'll scrub up. Well, it does scrub up lovely. The little 4-cylinder turbocharged air-cooled Deutz engine in it. Well, I don't think it's given any bother over the years. 89 horsepowers. But yeah, when you give that a good clean, it comes up pretty well. This is a lovely little tractor. You know what would go well behind that? Nice little 3-bar dowsel, I reckon. That'd be ideal, wouldn't it? Right, got to draw this forward. I'll rev down a bit. Take the PTO out, which looks like a handbrake. That's the PTO. That is the handbrake there. And take the lift auger out. You've got 3 ranges: low, medium, high, and a reverse, and 5 gears. That's your lot. Let's listen to that exhaust. Pokey little thing. Right, way up. Draw this forward. I have to draw it forward so I can get the I can tip the bucket load of wheat in there. That'll do. Gosh, warm in here. Oh, sun's when it comes out, it does warm anything up behind glass. Oh, I've got more than a hopper full in here. I need to be careful I don't tip it everywhere. Oh yeah, that'll do. Part this up under the auger again, put some more in it. Right, fire this up again. You can tell this is from old Yankee land by the superb wheels on it. They're just awesome, aren't they? It's actually a John Deere Farm Queen. It's a Farm King. They are. But we've had it here many years, and it's been a good bit of kit, really. I did have to, when I started last year, I did have to do a bit of repair work on it, because it is only made of literally tinfoil. So I had to have the bottom off it and welded it all up. just get over a bit more. There, yep. Bollocks. That'll do. Right, put the auger in first, otherwise we'll block it up. Give it some revs, about 1500. Put the old PTO in. She's off. Alright, so top the bucket up again. Now the bin we're pulling out of number 4 is fairly empty, so what we've got to do, that's on, is we've got to turn the fan on. See, that one draws out of the bin, and that one puts it up into, well, in this case, the bucket. It's got to the stage where it's not running into the middle, but there is a easy, you know, there's a way of getting around that without getting in there and shoveling for a bit, and that is to put the fan on. So here's the fan controller. You can see this is old school. Right, we've got a 2-stage lever here. Down is to get it going, and then we flick it up into the top position when it's wound up. So do that. Sped up like that. She's winding up. And she's off. It's a fair old fan they are. You see that blows in there, and we can direct it into either bin. We've got the flaps there, look. What that does, it just blows, it just makes the grain fall into the middle basically. I think that'll about do, I reckon. Should be enough for another hopper full. Shut that. That should be enough wheat for the day. You ain't gonna see a lot because it's so dusty. Okay, can't see anything. Good view from up here. Alright, milling's done, parking this little old girl up out the way. She is a lovely little honey. I'll say perfect for what we want. Well, so this is the business end, this is where the slurry comes out. It's being pumped, what have we got now? Oil pipes, what are they, 200 metres of pipe. So, pumping a kilometre. Basically what it does, up through into that pipe chops any bits up. And then it feeds down evenly to all the pots. Then, as the name suggests, it's dribble on the floor. See there, a lot of spray goes through that pivot. Tramspread little bar. You'll have seen it if you've been watching me for a while. You'll have seen it in previous vids. Been sat on this a few times. Got the little 516 on the front. Lovely little lightweight rig. And that is the key. If we were to come and tanker this at the minute, we would make hell of a mess. You know, to empty that tank, there'd be 20 load, over 20 load in that tank that they're emptying at the minute. You think how much of a mess that would make going up and down. It's a 3,000 gallon tanker back and forth to the yard. Whereas this is there to see where it's been. So we've just had a look up the field to see how the 516 is getting on. We better see how the old tank's getting on. Well, 310Rs just purring away still. Oh, I made a fair hole in it now. Oh dear, well, how many bolts down are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 8 bolts down. Get in there. That's it, we're done. Just got to tidy up now. there you go, that's the boys gone. We're all pumped out in that tank now. All we need is, well, get on with silage whenever that happens, and then we'll get the big tank start emptying on silage ground we've cut. That'll be the next thing. So anyway, I'm gonna get on feeding. Got the newer T7s on the feeder wagon at the minute, which is why you can hear it really low tick over it. When it's idling with no one in it, it ticks over really slow. Yeah, anyway, the other T7, that's gone on the drill today, do a bit of drilling, and the little tractor's still not fixed, but that should be within the next couple of days, so fingers crossed I can get the T7s off the feeder wagon and get the little 6020 back on there. Fingers crossed. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little vid, seeing the boys spreading the slurry, and of course the little Deutz. Good little tractor that is, real good little tractor. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-ta!